Hello, welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Bees and Seaweed, or Tina, or whatever you want to call me. Hey, you. Um, welcome to any new people, and welcome back to all you crazy people who still like me for some reason. Um, yeah, so this is my floss tube. Uh, so first off, for life updates, not much has really been going on. Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce. This is Selena, sleeping over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright, alright. And now I'm mad that I woke her up because I was petting her. But anyway, so yeah, so Tina, Selena. And yeah, so as for life updates, not a whole lot's been going on. Work's been pretty crazy as usual. Um, it's been keeping me pretty busy. I've still been going to the gym, so that's been good. You can't really tell any sort of a difference yet, but things. I don't know. Things seem to be fitting maybe a little looser. I don't know. Maybe that's wishful thinking. We'll see. But I'm still working on it. And things have been slowing down a little bit on the cleaning front, the cleaning of the house, organizing stuff. We did do one big project where we moved a dresser from our bedroom to the closet, and then put up one of the new IKEA furnitures. We actually went about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and we bought five things. So two kind of utilitarian, very just normal straight bookshelves. Um, two kind of a little more upscaly sort of bookshelves. They're smaller, but they have little legs and little design, so they look a little nicer, which is what we just put up. And then one glass case. So all we have left is one more of the kind of more upscaly sort of bookshelves, and we think we know where it's going to go. You can't see it just off camera, but straight to my side here. Hi, cat. You showing off your beans? Anyway, so but that's something that's going to be in the future because we still need to clean some stuff out before we have space for it. I also managed to injure myself moving a television. I don't know how big it is, but it's an old CRT. That thing, and I think I'm joking, but the thing is probably 70, 80 pounds, and so I was kind of leaning it against myself, so I managed to get like the bruises here. So yeah, it's not pretty. You getting comfy? Anyway, yeah, so that was an interesting week. Yeah, that's about that. Um, yeah, so that's about nothing else I can think of particularly interesting for life updates. We're still 2 weeks in and 2 weeks to go on our next shot, so just a whole lot of hurry up and wait. Unfortunately, it is what it is. All right, so not a whole lot of mail, but we'll get a few in here. Again, I love reading comments, and I always comment back. So just whatever you feel like telling me. I mean, as long as it's constructive, don't you know nothing bad, please. But I always love talking to you guys. So first, Diane Duggan, and I apologize. I actually am a little behind on this comment. Um, Talking about shots, I get the anticipation of waiting. Regarding side effects, I only got tired. She said she has a bit of a compromised immune system, but didn't have a reaction, that's actually really good to hear. I'm actually glad you didn't have any sort of reaction. I'm hoping that since I had a pretty mild reaction to the first one, that'll be the same for the second, but it's all over the place, so who knows. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit more worried about my husband because he tends to have stronger reactions to shots than I do. So we'll see. We'll see. Mm. Oh man. Mm. That's interesting. Something tea tastes a little off. Mm. Well, I tell you what, may actually forego tea this time. I apologize. Um, I always have a tea, but I don't know why hold on, this tea just tastes a little off for some reason. Yeah. All right. Okay. So I guess I won't bother with my tea this week. I'll be bees, but not teas. I have it's blueberry black. Um, and so I used one of the little sachets and put it in there and brewed it, but um, I don't know why it just doesn't taste quite right, and I don't want to do something if something is wrong with it. So, all right. So yeah, you probably won't see me sipping tea this time. Sorry, guys. I've never had that issue before. Hmm, don't know what's happening. I really hope that tea's not bad. I mean, I haven't had it for that long. So, and I don't know. I mean, does tea actually go bad because it's dried? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, so let me get back to the comments. Sorry about that. Another squirrel moment here. Marzipan Stitcher, hi there. I'd like for you to focus on stitching, teas, and bees. Glad you've persevered through your first year. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback. It's been a pretty crazy year, you know. But yeah, but I've gotten through it, so I apologize. That was work, but nothing important. All right. Stitching in the Line of Good Enough, my friend Pam. No, I like to think of her as my friend Pam. I don't know if she thinks the same way of me or not, but you know. Congrats on the 1 year Flossiversary. That's an amazing milestone. Thank you. I appreciate that. It doesn't, in a lot of ways, it doesn't even feel like it's been a year. It's just kind of, whoosh, kind of whooshed by. You've made so much progress in the Hamilton piece. It's looking good. Again, like I said, it's going a lot faster than I thought. I mean, I like doing words because to me, words go super fast. But as you can tell, there's still a lot left to work on. So you know, still working on it, and I'll still be working on it for a while. I would love to finish it by July 4th, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I really don't. I really like the floss used for the bluebird. I forgot the name of it. I mentioned it last week. But it's a I don't have no, I don't have any with me, unfortunately. It was a thread that went from kind of a kind of a bluebirdy blue to like a rusty um to like a kind of a rusty brown. And I think it actually is the same one I used on my Blackbird Singing, which I think was Tiny Modernist, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. Um, yeah, she also said she's been watching way less Lost Tube than usual. I've been really bad about that, and I feel terrible about that. She said she's been catching up on podcasts and listening to books. I've been thinking about doing podcasts, while I'm working out because I'm there for about 45 minutes total working out. But the thing is, I listen to like electronic music, like Daft Punk and Dead Mouse and Tiesto and Air Prides. I think but that kind of high energy sort of, I guess, like house electric. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I'm not really all that up on EDM music, but and that really seems to get me motivated um to move, and so um I'm kind of hesitant to do something that's a little bit more low key because I like the fact that, that music is kind of making me move. So, you know. She's also said, I think you should chat about things that are relevant to you in the moment. So if you're not watching much Flosser, then take a break on recommending them. Thank you. I do appreciate the feedback, and I think that's probably what I am going to do. Um, D- I think I'm going to still keep doing the Stitchy websites or the non-Stitchy website and the BFAX. But I might stop on the Floss Tuber of the Week for a while. Hopefully that's okay with everybody. If not, again, please, I love feedback. All right. So for Healing Gamer, let me scroll down just a little bit. There you go. I prefer you to do recommendations on what you've liked and seen. So kind of the same. I appreciate that. If it's a floss, super great. If it's something else, then cool. Congrats on 1 year. So thank you. I appreciate the feedback, and thank you for that. Thank you. And finally, X-Ray X Stitcher. Happy birthday. Well, it's not my birthday, but it's my floss tube's birthday. So thank you. I really like how well the Hamilton piece is coming along. Um, Thank you. Again, I appreciate that. When I get this one done, I actually have another one by the same person, also Hamilton related, which is the same size, but it's got a lot more words in it. This is the song that, like I said, is Samuel Seabury versus Alexander Hamilton. It's the actual song's called Farmer Refuted. Excuse me. But the one I have, if you guys are familiar with Hamilton, the other one that I have is Guns and Ships. And um David Diggs, the one who plays Lafayette, has this super fast rap. I mean, it literally has a record for being the, was it the most words in a minute or the most words in a song? Something like that. I mean, it's got some record about how fast it is. It's crazy. Um, if I can find a link to it, I will try. I will try to find a link to just Guns and Chips on YouTube. Either I don't know if I'll be able to find the actual video. It might be audio only. But either way, you can still listen to how fast he sings, and it's crazy. It's amazing. So excuse me. I will finish that. I will start that one as soon as I finish that one. I really don't want to get two of them going at the same time. So, but the good news is, well, I don't have any more black fabric, but I've got plenty of thread, so I can start it right up. All right, so let's see. Oh, happy that you got first cover shot. Thank you. Yeah, again, like I said, we're 2 weeks down and 2 weeks to go, so um, it's just a whole lot of waiting. It'll be really nice because right now I work out with my mask on. Most people don't, but it just makes me feel safer, and it's really hard to breathe while you're working out in a mask. So I look forward to when I don't have to do that anymore. So yeah. Um. All right. That looks like that's pretty much gonna be the Let's see. Is that right? Yeah. Guns and chips. Just a second. Make a note to myself there. Yep, so that looks like that is all of the comments for this week. So thank you again, everybody. I always love comments. And let's keep on going here. So the next one's going to be, there's no new starts, as usual, unfortunately. No finishes, kind of as usual. Although I did have the Bluebird one not too long ago. And only 2 whips. So there's one whip that you guys have seen, and one whip that either you guys have probably not seen if you're kind of newish, or if you're an old hat, then you haven't seen in a very long time. I I know I haven't worked on it since last year for sure. So it's been a very long time since it's come out. But I'll leave you waiting on that one because, check this out. I have the first row, whoop, there we go. The first row totally done. And, well, I'm just going to have to, the white is just going to have to kind of, there we go, off the side here. There we go. Anyway, so, yeah, so I've got the whole first row done. As you can tell, there's still a lot more to go. I want to say there's I think there's 3 more rows after this. So you've got Seabury's Heed Not the Rabble, Who Scream Revolution, They Have Not Your Interest, and then the bottom's going to say At Heart. And then, God, I know Seabury's, but I don't know Hamilton's part as well. Yo, he'd have you all unravel at the sound of screams, but the revolution is coming. The have-nots are going to win this. And I think the next line is, it's hard to look at you with a straight face. So, but yeah, so there you go. It is going, and obviously, I have a little bit more of this border to go before I'm actually going to move this down to the next section. But there you go. That is going slowly but surely. Now, drum roll, please, for the one that you guys have not seen in forever. And I very much do apologize that I don't have a large picture of it. I do have a link down here, down in my, sorry, I apologize. Everything is yellow here, and everything is covered with pollen, and it's driving me crazy. But yeah, I do have a picture down, a link down below of what it looks like. But dun 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 dun, it is the Good Omens stained glass. Then there is some that has been done over here that I have not actually I haven't opened up for you guys. But let me, there we go, open this up a little bit here so you can see. What I've been working on is I've been going across here with this little bow, and some of this wing was done, but I finished up this wing, and now I'm coming back across again. So I've got a little bit done. This is only a couple of days worth of work, and yes, I did watch Good Omens while doing some of this. So, but you can see Crowley's head here a little bit and some of his wing. This is not actually a Aziraphale's wing, it's actually a design. So it's going to have a little column sort of thing here and another wing on the other side. It's going to be kind of like a circle here. So that's kind of what that is. And then obviously the border will kind of keep going in like reds and oranges across. So yeah, that is pull this up a little closer. Hey, there we go. Yeah, it's actually showing up pretty well. But yeah, so that's Good Omens right there, and my little otter, of course, because otters. But yeah, so that is one that I've just been really, really very much in a Good Omens sort of mood lately, and so I pulled up the show, which is only 6 hours total, so it's very easy to binge in one day. So and so yeah, I that's not 6 hours worth of stitching. That's probably about four. I didn't start at the very beginning of Good Omens, but I started about the third episode in, starting to sew on it. So yeah, that's my two whips. Um, and yep. So I, I don't really have a plan on what I want to work on. Both of those are huge projects that are not going to get done anytime soon. So I would love to work on something kind of smaller that I could get a finish on. I have a couple things that I could possibly work on. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of torn because it's like I need to work on the big ones to get them done, but I also kind of want that kind of feel of a finish. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of torn. I keep going back towards my tea. It's like, no, I don't want to drink my tea. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to drink one of my waters. These things are great. They're like 68 cents at Walmart, and they have different flavors. Blackberry lemonade is not one of my favorites, but there's only like 4 or 5 flavors that I like, so I kind of have to, that's not really carbonated much anymore, but oh, that's all right. So, I kind of have to go with the ones that I like. But yeah, so it's not bad. The tangerine mango is probably my favorite. The tangerine mango and the Fuji apple, and then followed closely by the mandarin orange. White grape is good, and the blackberry lemonade is good. Those are pretty much the ones that I drink. So there you go. You all right over there? Check out those. Make sure your beans are okay. Okay, just making sure her beans are good because yeah, no, she didn't even wake up. I was wondering if she gave me an evil look, but no, she's just like, nope, I'm just gonna sleep. Screw you, human. I'm just gonna sleep through this shit. Cause, oh nope. Oh, there you go. Hi. I apologize. I know I get distracted, but look at this. How can you not love this little ball of fluff? But anyway, yep. So that is whips and stuff. So the next one's gonna be haul. I actually only have one bit of haul. So, and I'm 99% sure I did not show you guys this last week. This is Ghastly Greetings by Satsuma Street. So I'm pretty sure I picked this up last Saturday. And I also got the DMC to go with it, but, obviously that's not important. But this is super cool. It is 53 by 280, so it's not all that big. Uh-oh. Tummy. Hi, tummy. So it's not all that big, even though it kind of looks sort of big. But I'm hoping to maybe kind of use this for Halloween. So we'll see. Sorry, I can't resist when she actually rolls. She very rarely ever rolls over and gives me her tummy. So whenever she does, yes, whenever she does, I have to take advantage of it. All right. So really, all I have left are the of the weeks and the bees, and I should be all set. I also do want to make a reminder here. I did make a major announcement about a giveaway that I'm doing on last week's video. So I'm not going to say anything about it because I want you to watch last week's video because it'll tell you how to enter. Um, you'll know that you're entered because I'll actually say you are entered. So far there's only been 3 people. So, you know, the the odds right now are pretty good that you will win something. But I will go ahead and do the rules. Please, not everybody who entered is subscribed. And I'm not. I said that it's not a requirement, but I would really appreciate a subscription. I, I don't have that many. I'm not gathering any. I've been pretty much at the same number for months now. Um, so, and that's okay. But I know there's a lot of people who watch who aren't subscribed, and just subscribing would really be great. It does actually help me out. No, I'm not making any money from this, obviously. Um, I don't even nearly have enough people watching or views or anything like that. But subscribing does still help me out, as well as liking. So, if you entered, if you could subscribe, that would be I would be really really appreciative. But yeah, so it's all the normal things, Please be a subscriber, be over 18, don't say giveaway, all that good stuff. And just watch my last video, and it'll tell you how to enter. And I did say that I'm gonna do it next week. Um, I tell you what, I think I might actually hold off another week, just because I've only had 3 entries, and I would like to have more time for more people to enter. So yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe extend it another week, because I would like to have more people have a chance to win. That would be really nice. Um, yep. So that's about that. So definitely watch that video and get the info. All right. So let's go ahead and do the of the weeks. So the Stitchy website of the week, and hopefully you guys don't mind. Again, I always like feedback. I've been doing a lot of Etsy, because that's just there's only so many actual websites, but there's just tons of great people on Etsy that really deserve to get some shout outs. So as long as you guys don't mind, me doing Etsy's, um, I'll keep doing them. This week is Cantima by Kona. Boy, that's hard to say. Cantima by Kona or Kana. I'm not sure which. But anyway, she has some nice, some geeky stuff, some horror stuff, some just kind of basic stuff as well. So it's cute little things. Um, that's kind of the stuff I sort of go for. So, but yeah, there's definitely some cute stuff in there. So it's definitely worth checking out. And as always, links are always down in the description. And for the non-Stitchy website, most of you guys have probably heard about this product by now. There's a product called Poopery, and what you do is before you go, number 2, um, before you poop, because come on, we're all adults here, I think. Maybe. Anyway, but before you poop, what you do is you actually spray it on the top of the water, and it does this whole thing where it kind of like makes a film on the top of the water, and then what that does is, when you do your thing, uh, it traps the smell under that layer of film. But it's really kind of expensive. And so there's a website where you can make your own poopery. I have not tried it yet, so I don't know how well it works. But I have had other people who have made their, had used um, different formulas, and they've made their own poopery, and it's worked well. Whether they use this website or a different website, I don't know. I did not ask them, unfortunately. Um, but it's worth a shot. I mean, it's either going to work or it's not, and it'll be cheaper than actually buying the poopery, which is a great idea. And it does work because I have the original poopery works because for whatever odd reason, my LNS has poopery in the bathroom. Well, I mean, I guess I can understand why you don't really want to poop. You don't want to stink out the entire LNS, but anyway. But they have the original poopery, and it does work. So if the make your own works as well as the original does, great. You're golden. So yeah, that's that. All right. So the last one is going to be a beefax. Yeah, this is going to be kind of quick. Hopefully I wasn't talking too fast, but there wasn't really a whole heck of a lot to show off this week. And also as usual, I kind of screwed up the first couple times, so I knew a little bit more about what I was going to say for that first part. So that did help a little bit. I wasn't I was probably still umming my way through, and I apologize for that. I try not to, but that's just the way I am, unfortunately. But yeah, so the BFAX. This is actually really fascinating, and this is something I did not know. So queen bees can control whether they lay male or female eggs. So if they use the stored sperm, it's going to be a female egg or female bee. If it's unfertilized, then it's going to be a male bee. So what that means is that female bees inherit genes from both their mothers and their fathers, but male bees inherit only their mother's genes, which I did not know. I mean, that stuff is crazy. The way bees work are just awesome, and that's one of the many reasons why I love them. I just think they're amazing. Um, and so yeah, they're just really cool. I do actually once again, as usual on Saturday, I'm gonna go sew my LNS with the socially distanced sewing Saturday. And I do have a couple things that I think I have some Kreinik in, and there was another pattern. So I should have a couple of things for next week. And maybe I think my monthly thread is on the way. Whether I'll get it before next Friday or not, I don't know, but it's not like any sort of rush, like I need it. But yeah, it takes a bit to get here. So I may or may not have more thread to show you next Friday. We'll see. It's Classic Colorworks that I get, and it's any beads stitching, I believe it is. When it comes in, I'll show it to you. If you've watched me in the past, you know what it is. I just can't think of what it is off the top of my head because I has the dumb. That's the way it is. Alrighty. Well, I suppose that is about it. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.